Welcome back to chapter 5 of The Novelist. Last week, Dan received some inheritance money and he gave it to Linda for her art co-op. And unfortunately, Tommy didn't get to go to summer camp. Vacation. It was summer, and summer was the time to do something. Alright, I'm beginning to have a little bit of a change of mind of sorts. Maybe I don't want to make everyone a little bit happy. Maybe I want to give up something so that the other two can have maximum happiness. I don't know. I feel like what I'm doing right now isn't really gonna work out, so we'll just think about it. Keep that in mind while we look around. Home to a stunning display of natural beauty, Ochako National Forest is a perfect destination for hunters, wilderness enthusiasts, and weekend campers alike. One-of-a-kind rock formations provide exciting challenges for climbers, the many canyons offer scenic hiking experiences, and the swimming opportunities are many. Located less than 5 hours from Portland and less than 6 from the Central Coast, Ochako is perfect for a summer getaway. For more information or to request a brochure, please call the ranger station. It is such a nice day today. Oh my god. Maybe we should be going camping. It's such a nice day. Alright, why don't we just... Oh, don't turn around, don't turn around, don't turn around. Oh, Tommy. Family should be a priority, shouldn't it?
Be careful, honey.
Oh, he's so alone. You know what? I can kind of sympathize with him a lot. Actually, I can probably sympathize with him the most out of all the characters in this game, because I'm actually an only child too, and growing up, I didn't really have a lot of friends to play with. Not, at home anyway. But yeah. Dinner this week? Same note, or maybe different food, I guess. Watching our waistlines at the end. Alright, cool. Very health-oriented mom. No one around here. Why can't I go to camp? Oh, this breaks my heart. Blast off at Booster Bay. Come enjoy all the excitement of Booster Bay this weekend. We have a very special discount for all the young astronauts out there, children under the age of 12 who bring their official Booster Bay Astrojet get free admission to the park. Take a flight to remember on our world-famous rocket coaster. Explore the inner workings of 3 model spacecraft in our educational city in the sky. Treat yourself to burgers, ice cream, cosmic cotton candy, and more in the food court of the future. There's never been a better time to visit Booster Bay, and you can't beat the price. Sounds like something that Tommy would want to go to.
Anne, what's the latest with you? I hope you're doing better than I am. I'm going a little stir crazy. Dan loves it here, but he's just riding all day long, so he could be anywhere. I could use a change of scenery. I've walked every trail in the woods and even started a few of my own. It's great getting away from the city, but I wouldn't exactly call this roughing it. Tommy's certainly having a good time exploring the woods. Sometimes we go together, and if I'm in the studio, he knows he can play outside where I can see him, and to stay away from the cliff. Do you remember when we were kids trying to jump the creek in the woods behind the house? I think Tommy's getting into that phase now, climbing trees and all that. Oops, I got a little carried away there. You probably don't need to hear about all of our outdoor adventures. Sorry about that. Well, let me know how you're doing. Love, Linda.
You know what? This is a really good sign. Linda's not mentioning the rough marriage at all, so if someone's not mentioning something going badly, it isn't going badly. That's why she's not mentioning it.
3 days in, I'm still trying to figure out where to take the new piece. It's changing as I go, which is always exciting and sort of the point, but this one feels a little aimless. I keep snapping out of a daze and realizing I've been staring out the window for 5 minutes instead of working. When we first got here, I was excited to have a studio with so many windows and so much natural light, but now it feels almost like a cage. Why be this close to nature but not be, well, in it? Actually, cage isn't the right word. This place is beautiful, and there are so many more trees than back home. I guess it's more of a reminder when it's right there the whole time, not just an idea or something for the weekend. Anyway, back to the painting. I'm not going to get anything done on it sitting here writing.
What's Linda thinking? Oh, she just said There's Dan. Maybe we can use this time to look inside people's rooms. Oh, Tommy definitely wants to go to that thing. Where is he? They said my rocket makes it free at Booster Bay.
Hey, hun, what you doing?
Racing!
What if I...
It's a little dangerous to be going up to Linda when Tommy's right there. So we're gonna come back for her later. Oh! Good.
You know, could always be better.
How was work?
That doesn't sound like a very healthy conversation between two married people. Where is that last bit?
Just got back from town with the latest issue. Flipped to the back and there it was. My book in the up next column. Stared at it for 5 minutes. Feeling in my stomach was not pleasant. But now it's out there. It's terrifying and irreversible. Maybe I should have placed a full ad. But even like this, the book is out there. Thousands of people are going to read that list. To them, the book is exactly what they want it to be. Some finished, beautiful thing. If only they could see it right now. A bunch of jigsaw pieces on the floor. And I've got to put them all together. Fast.
Something that I can relate to terribly as well. Expectation. I really hate expectations. And like I mentioned earlier, as an only child, you get a lot of expectations placed upon you. You know, you never get compared to another sibling or whatever. And I'm not saying something like, oh, my parents give me a lot of pressure, I gotta do well in school or anything like that. No, actually it's the reverse. My mom doesn't give me any pressure. She's like, oh, as long as you do well and you tried your best, that's okay. But to me, it almost feels like that gives me the most pressure because I don't want to disappoint her. I'm sure some of you students out there can resonate with this feeling.
Hey, watch this! Having fun?
No, we've been here.
I've got to stay on the book. This is my chance to do something people remember, something that matters. If this one isn't good enough, there might not even be a next one. Certainly not one without all sorts of publisher strings attached. This is why we saved up enough to take the summer off. I'm out of excuses. Of course, a long weekend would be fun, but that's also the problem. How do you stay hungry when you've gotten used to weekend getaways? How do you recapture that feeling of being a broke college kid chasing a dream? How do you get back out on that limb again, scared it's gonna break, but inching out anyway? Listen to me. Wound up so tight. Maybe taking one night off might help after all.
Oh, I don't know, man. Procrastination. And 1 of 8 clues. Holy crap, we gotta do a lot of looking in this chapter. Oh, that's like a camping backpack thing. Oh, there's Dan working away. I think this is a very silly idea to... Oh, there's a lot of notes there. To go to a vacation and have your office on your... why are you going on a vacation and working at the same time? This isn't actually a vacation. That's what you call it. But it's actually a place for Dan and Linda to try to resolve their marriage issues, for Tommy to catch up on his school and learning, and for Dan to work out the kinks and details of his book. So it's not a vacation at all. And anyway, I just think it's really silly to, have people around, especially for such a solitary activity. So we're gonna need Dan to get the hell away from that room, so maybe this will help. Sorry, Dan, I'm gonna need you to get up. Thanks. Do not fear death so much, but rather the inadequate life. Oh my god. Okay, honestly, if I had to pick something to give up right now, my wife, my kid, or the book, it would be the book. One page at a time. An idea that is not dangerous is unworthy of being called an idea at all. Jim said you'd never make it. He said you're a joke. This is an opportunity, not a burden. You could be working at a regular job right now.
Penny, thanks so much for your letter. It made my day. Tramer's Way came out a while ago now, so I don't get letters like this too often. Writing can be a pretty isolating profession at times, which makes it a big boost to hear that someone out there is getting something from my work. Your support means the world to me. To answer your question, I'm indeed in the midst of writing a new book. I don't have a title or a release date yet, but I'm plugging away on it slowly but surely. I plan to finish it by the end of summer, and I truly hope you enjoy it when it comes out. Thanks again for your kind words. Dan Kaplan.
So a fan of his previous book is writing to him. Oh, this is so difficult. My wife is important. My kid is important. But those are kind of extensions of myself. Myself, the definition of myself right now, includes writing this book so that people will be happy and I'll be happy and, you know, all that good stuff. But, oh, I don't know. Oh. I really don't know what's gonna happen, but he has so many little inspirational notes on his wall, and he really wants to get the book done, and it would be kind of cruel to Dan if I make him focus on his family and not himself. Oh, I feel so bad. Grab some firewood, build a bonfire, and a camp on the beach. What does Linda want? Have we found her memories yet? No, it's probably in the painting room. We didn't get to visit him much earlier. Oh! Oh god, Dan just turned around.
Look at this one, Mommy.
Oh, that looks
Get
great.
out of here. Oh, look at what Linda's drawing. That looks really grim. It's a bird stuck in a cage. Ugh.
3 days in, I'm still trying to figure out where to take the new piece.
Okay, I think I read this already. I have to go into her thoughts then. Linda. Oh, Linda. Alright. I always like to walk around when we're in this mode because I'm so sick of traveling by lights.
I'm going out for a hike.
Okay, be safe.
Just got back from the co-op. What a day. Monica gave me an interesting idea for my ocean piece. The water will stand out more if none of the people on the shore have any blue on their clothes. I'm going to work on that tomorrow. I'll be back here at the house, but just having new ideas and new friends makes working here so much more productive. I'm so glad Dan splurged on this. I can't wait to head back on Wednesday.
Why? Isn't it a little bit strange that Linda is so happy about this and not even a little bit upset about how they made Tommy really, really sad? So I guess in that way, the game is not quite realistic. Because I think for a lot of parents, their priority, number one priority, always will be the kid. But, you know, I'm not a parent, so maybe I'm just BSing here. We could go camping. That's why I brought my camping pack. Alright, so I think we can choose an option now. Oh my god. You know, up until now, I've been trying to keep track of who I've been focusing on, but is that really something I should be doing? Like, I mean, I've been thinking, okay, I focused on Tommy this time, so next time I should focus on Linda. And if I focus on Linda and Tommy, then next time I should focus on Dan. And things like that. And actually, I got that result in a personality test I took a long time ago, too. And it said that I have to make things equal and fair. I guess that's part of my personality, but anyways, back to the point here. Yeah, I don't think calculating it all out is that relationships and family bonds, is that really something that can be quantified? Well, in a game probably, but oh. Linda was happy last week. Tommy was crying. Dan hasn't worked much on his own book. Let's give it to Tommy. Like I said, if I had to pick right now, I would not give up my wife or my kid. That's ridiculous. So we gotta find his rocket, which I believe is in his room. I forgot that light wasn't working anymore. Oh, good thing Linda didn't see us. Nope, that's the other room. Is he in there? Nope. Alright. As for the compromise, I think we'll go with Dan. He really needs to get his book going. Especially with the expectations now that he placed that ad in the newspaper. Maybe I should have just let him abandon the book from day one. Maybe that would have been the good thing to do. September 7th. I realize now that this isn't about Roger. It's about me. I have to decide who I want to be. Marrying Roger will set so many things in motion. We'll be a well-to-do couple, safe and secure, with wonderful friends and loving families. I may slowly fade into being Roger's wife instead of Claire, but that will be society's doing, not Roger's. He loves me too much to do that. But what about my music? If I'm accepted at Berkeley, I don't know what we'll do. I can't ask him to quit his job a month after he starts, but what kind of couple lives in separate cities as soon as they get married? The decision can't be this black and white, can it? Position and safety versus a crazy pursuit. Alone? Is there a way to have it all? Do I even want it all? Will I ruin everything no matter what I choose? These are some tough choices being presented by these notes, man. These are lifetime choices. Not exactly going to the grocery and deciding what vegetable to buy. Oh, man. I hope Claire and Roger has a happy ending, though. That might be some indication of how we'll do as a family. Any more notes around here? Right, so if we want to choose Dan's compromise, we'll have to find... What does he want again? Firewood. Firewood. No more notes, though, so there's the pack that Linda wants. Where is... Oh, there's another thing here. September 8th. Roger and I talked everything over today, and it was a mistake to speak so soon. I never should have brought any of this up without making up my mind first. Now I've only made things more difficult. I guess I was daydreaming, and he asked me what was on my mind, and before I could help it, it just came out, although maybe I wanted to get it off my chest. I told him I wasn't sure it was the right time to get married, and it upset him badly. It didn't matter how many times I told him that I wasn't calling it off, that I just had questions, that I hadn't made up my mind either way. All he heard was that I didn't love him anymore, which isn't true at all, but it didn't matter how many times I said that either. He's gone off for a drive and now I'm here in the house alone, and I think I've made up my mind. I hope he gets back soon so I can tell him. Oh, I'm so nervous to hear what Claire is gonna choose. Oh my god. We gotta be really careful with our wording when we tell people negative things. I've heard it recommended that you should do a, excuse my language, a shit sandwich, which is basically saying a good thing and then saying the bad thing and then ending it off with a good thing, so that, you know, it kind of softens the blow of everything. But here's the firewood. We're gonna let Dan do a little bit of what he wants. It's kind of cruel to make someone give up on their dreams. Really, it is. But if you have a family already... See, Claire and Roger aren't married, so, you know, the worst thing that could happen to her is they break up and she pursues her dreams. But Dan here has a kid and he's married and he's an established writer. There's just so many considerations. It wouldn't have been a real summer vacation without Tommy getting to do something special, so they grabbed Tommy's toy rocket and drove to Booster Bay for a weekend of candy, ice cream, and roller coasters. Tommy's excitement surprised even his parents. He wore himself out going on every ride as many times as he could, and he slept in the car all the way back. Dan had grown so intrigued by the idea of a night on the beach that he talked Linda and Tommy into taking a day off the big trip and still doing the bonfire. He found a new idea for his book that night, and though he missed days of work, he was much more fun to be around on the ensuing trip. Linda was disappointed that they didn't go camping in Ochako, so she went on a day hike by herself just to get out of the house to try to get some use from her new pack. She was only an hour into her hike when she twisted her ankle on a tree root and had to limp back home in pain, alone and angry. Okay, come on now, that's not our fault, that's just bad luck.